welcome to everybody, and welcome to the weekly, or the Amplivo weekly call. This is week 10, and the topic today is high performance habits. What a fantastic subject this is. So before we go any too much further, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to share my screen here.
Our world is no longer in good health. It is suffering. Ever-increasing levels of air, water and plastic pollution are creating a menacing chokehold around our quality of life. We are drowning in a sea of waste. Many of us think that there is little we can do to change it. Is that so? As a company, Corsair's mission is to build and develop effective solutions to these threats. Corsair helps the environment by removing plastic waste and then recycling it, by reducing the number of poisonous particles in the air that you breathe daily, and by cleaning our rivers and oceans from toxic pollution. In addition, Corsair aims to reverse climate change and reduce global poverty, helping those in need. Funded by both private investors and a network of environmentally conscious entrepreneurs called Amplivo, Corsair is here to help save our world. We are asking you to join us and clean our planet from the pollution that is killing it. We are asking you to join the fight so that together we can leave a safer and healthier world to our children and future generations. When we work together, we can make a difference. By being part of the Amplivo network and helping others, you also can earn an income, create wealth, and move towards financial freedom. Interested to know more? We thought so. Let us connect. Corsair, for a cleaner future.
It's such a brilliant video. That it's a corporate video. If you don't have a link to that video, please reach out to whoever invited you, or if they are not, reach out to anyone who can get you a link to that video and share that with as many people as you possibly can. Right, today's event, which is the topic is high performance habits. Now, there's a lot of work gone into this for you guys. This is just going to give you a lot of help along the way. Your hosts today are myself, Roger, and Renee. Now, Renee, as you probably most all know, or if you don't know, this guy works tirelessly to give you guys the tools that you need to move forward. There's so much in the pipeline, so much more to come. But, really, Renee's been in this business as long as I have, and when we started, and I can tell you now, he'll back me up on, we started with nothing. We had nothing. We just had an idea. We had a concept. Okay. And so it's built now. So anyone that wants to build the business there, the building blocks are all there for you. It's so easy to plug in. And what we've tried to make everything is it's a step-by-step process that you can actually invite anyone to take a look at what we are offering, and they can see it immediately, and then they can go ahead and build it as well. So without further ado, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand over to Renee, and he is going to run through and some slides, a presentation, and talk to you about high performance habits, and you'll hear from me a little bit later on. So welcome, Renee. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, Roger, and welcome to everybody. So let's just start it. Can you see my screen, Roger? Perfect.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
All right. So welcome everybody. And today I love this topic as well, the high performance habits. And I started, what Roger also was mentioned before, is that I started a business for more than 15 years ago and also struggled. And when I figure out that everything is about the high performance habits, my whole career of network marketer is completely changed. So the question is, what are high performance habits and how to create them? So many people have success in a very simple way, while other people struggle and fail to succeed no matter what they do. And I think you agree with me in that you have seen a lot of people on that, and with a lot of strugglers as well. So the question is, what do the others that makes them successful that most don't? It's a very good question. There are certain habits they have that others don't. It's just about the habits. So today I want to talk more about the high performance habits and how you can implement it in your business as well. So what habits can you what habits can help you achieve long-term success, not short-term, but long-term? And it's no matter your age, your career, your strength or personality. So let me dive in. The first habit is you must seek clarity. That's a very good topic. And I will jump in more in detail in the next slides as well. The other habit is generate energy. The higher your energy, the higher you perform. Also, and that's the next topic, is raise necessity. It's also a very, very good topic and a very good habit as well. Increase your productivity and demonstrate courage. This is the most important habits. When you implement this in your career of your Amplivo influencer, that's you're gonna blow away, and you can bring your business really to the next level as well. So that means that change your habits and you change your life. When you change your habits, that means that you have also other thoughts. And if you know more about the law of attraction, when you change your thoughts, you can attract other situations as well. So change your habits and you change your life. So when by applying these habits, you can change your life. That won't happen overnight. That takes time. Like a very, very large boat, it takes time to go to another direction as well. But being aware of this possibility is already a step in the right direction. And as Roger also said, take a note of this, because I really know that this is one of the most important topics to implement this in your business as well. So let's start with what doesn't work so well. And the answer will surprise you. I've also made the same error in the past. So normally when people want to have success in the life and success with Amplivo, they work really hard working every single day. And what they also do, be passionate in what you're doing, focus on your strengths, practice a lot, stick to it, and be grateful. These are the topics, and surprisingly, I have done this too, and worked hard to purchase high goals, but often at the end, I was really tired, frustrated, and still hadn't reached my goals as well. So I realized the problem was not in the way I did the things, but the way I did the things. There were certain habits that I had to make my own. And when I read more books on that, normally when I want to perform some habits to a higher level, I go to YouTube as well and just look on the YouTube videos. And the compliments also about Roger, because nobody knows, but before these presentations, Roger takes hours and hours and puts hours and hours and hours to find the right YouTube videos as well. So you can also do the same. If you want to perform in a higher habit, or you want to perform in another area, you can also find a lot of tons of videos as well. So with the right habits, anyone can dramatically increase the results and become a high performer in almost any field. So let's dive more in detail, and we take the first habit, and that's clarity. If you want to reach high levels of performance in anything you do, you must consistently do the following. Seek clarity on who you want to be. That's a very, very interesting question. Who you want to be. A lot of people go out of bed and driving to the work, and day in, day out, they do exactly the same and have really no idea who you want to be in life. How you want to interact with others. That's also very, very good to seek clarity as well. What you want and what will bring you the greatest meaning in life. This is really, really very good topics. And when you put them down on a paper and just make a notice of that today, and just figure out the coming weeks and the coming days, maybe the coming months, who you want to be, how you want to interact with others, what you want, and what will bring you the greatest meaning in life as well. As every project and major initiative begins, you ask questions such as, what kind of person do I want to be while I'm doing this? Or how should I treat others? Or what are my intentions and objectives? What can I focus on that will bring me a sense of connection and fulfillment? So this is very, very important to understand. And this kind of questions, when people are more aware of the thoughts, it's very good to ask yourself this kind of questions. What kind of person do I want to be while I'm doing this? For example, what kind of person do I want to be while I am an Amplivo influencer, for example? How should I treat others as an Amplivo influencer? What are my intentions with Amplivo? What can I focus on that will bring me a sense of connection and fulfillment as an Amplivo influencer, etc.? So high performance ask these questions not only at the beginning, and this is very interesting as well, but consistently throughout. They don't just get clarity once and develop a mission statement that lasts the test of time. They consistently seek clarity and again and again and again and again, every single day. What I personally normally do is I take my Monday, every single Monday, that's my Monday. And I call that my Monday as well, because my Monday, I will focus on what have I done the last week and what is my goal for this week. And I'm just focusing up, I just make notes and make a goal for that week as well. So my Monday till my Friday, and on the end of Friday, I look back on what I have reached in that week as well, and I celebrate that. And one of the calls we have already given, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, that gives me dopamine in my mind, and that keeps me going and going. So it's very interesting. This kind of routine self-monitoring is one of the hallmarks of your success. Overview your week and set goals for that week as well. So I found that high performance also regardless ask themselves a few primary questions right before interacting with people. And they ask questions like this: how can I be a good person or Amplivo influencer in this upcoming opportunity like the CSR plastic credits or the plastic waste solution? How can I be a good person? When you say how, your mind is thinking on solutions. How can I do that? Not what can I do, because then you have another mindset, but how can I, then you put your mind in working, and now your mind is thinking, how can I be a good person? How can I be good? How can I be an Amplivo influencer? How can I bring this opportunity to the world? How can I bring the CSR plastic credits more in awareness, etc., etc.? So what will the other person, new influencer, need? That means also listen to that other person, what they need. If you only spread the word and blah, 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 and you don't listen to the person, that's also very, very important. What I think, yes, exactly, Roger. So in that way, you can become a high performer. Just listen what the person say to you and what will the person need. For example, I have a lot of persons who just send me a message, can you give me more information? Normally, you send information, but you think they need. But is that the information the person really needs? So you can better be asking the person what kind of information you need. You need information about the CSR plastic. You need more information about the project in Bangkok. You need more information about Amplivo. You need more information about the business opportunity. You need more information about the compensation plan, instead of, do you have information? I hope you get it. So what kind of mood and tone do I want to set? And this is also really, when you talk to somebody about this opportunity, it's bad weather, but in the meantime, I have a very good opportunity for you, but maybe this is something for you. Or I have something discovered amazing. We can now convert plastic waste into oil. what kind of mood and tone do you want to set? That's very important. So habit number 2, that's the energy. Generate energy so that you can maintain focus, effort, and well-being. To stay on your A plan, you need to actively care for your mental stamina, your physical energy, and positive emotions in a very specific way. And what will I mean by energy? I mean by energy the full spectrum, your mental energy, your emotional energy, and your physical energy. When you feel bad, when you have negative emotions, or you're not happy, it's very, very rough to do the business for you and spread the word. When you raise your energy to the high level, that means also for the mental, emotional, and physical, I really for sure that this is one of the habits what you needed to be successful in Amplivo as well. So low energy correlates with lower high performance score. The lower your rating and energy, the lower your overall in happiness, the lower your enthusiasm for taking on challenges, the lower your actions, the lower your perception of your own success, the lower your confidence in the face of adversity. That's a difficult word. To lower the degree of influence you have with others, and the lower the likelihood that you are eat well or exercise. So that means this is very, very important. So if you are, for example, lay down, yeah, I'm doing a weekly call, but I don't know, but yeah, okay, right. Hello, everybody. That's not good. That's I don't know. But when you are sitting here and your energy is high, and that's also what I start my day as well, is I have a note on my kitchen and on the table is that never give up. And when I see that only words, never give up, never give up, I never give up, that brings my energy, because I never give up, because I have a goal to reach. And that's very, very, very interesting. So low energy not only hurts your ability to reach big performance overall, it provides all aspects of your life. You feel less happy, you don't take on the big challenges, you feel as everyone is passing you by, your confidence tanks, you eat worse, you get fatter, you struggle to get people to believe in you, buy from you, follow you, support you. But of course, the flip side also applies. Increase your energy and you improve all these factors immediately. I feel happy, I take care of my big challenges, etc., etc. When you feel your energy is very high, everybody's coming to you as like a magnet. Is you attract more people like with the same energy. And that's very interesting as well. So there are some things you can do to speed up your energy as well. Master transitions. And this is one I really, really, really like. And when people know me better, they understand what I'm doing every single time. What are the transitions? And this is one of my secrets I use every single time. And what will I mean by transitions? From sleep to you wake up and you start your day, that's a transition. Because in the first place, you are in the sleep state. And in the other moment, you are in the startup. And in between, that's a transition. From your home driving to your work is a transition, because you are home, you're driving to your work. So your mind was home and your mind changed to work thoughts. In that space in between, that's a transition. When you open your car door, for example, you was driving and now you walk into the office, is also in transition, because you are in the driving mode and you go to the working mode. The time in between, that's the big secret. That's in transition. And making a presentation and after that reading your emails is also in transition. You make your presentation, so your focus is totally 100% on making a presentation. Then it is finished. And when you do your email, you have a different mindset, because now you give the answers on your emails as well. So you are going from a creative mode to an email mode. That's also a transition. So the workday ends, you hop back in your car and head to the gym. So from working space to the gym. That's also a transition. And if you understand more and more in detail, this space in between one activity and the other activity, the space in between, that's the secret. And I will explain that more in detail. These transitions are immensely, immensely valuable. A powerful space of between, of the space of freedom between activities. That's the secret. And it's the space that you discover your greatest restore and amplify of your energy as well. I am convinced that if we can get you to change the way you shift from one activity to the next, we can revitalize your life as well. So what I personally do, I take my time in between this activity and take just 2 minutes to set an intention for the next activity. People who know me, they think that I am crazy because, oh, no. I just finished this one and then I have time for you. And in between, I take a cup of coffee or maybe I drink some water. But in that 2 minutes, I change my mind from the first activity to the new activity. So I have my full intention to the next activity as well. Release tension from the first activity and set intention to the next activity. That's the secret. How many people are going to gym, but thinking about the work and all the things, etc., etc. But when you totally focus on that activity at that moment, you increase your energy level as fast as it is. Number 2, bring the joy. As Roger and Renee always do, every single week, we bring the joy. You may recall that joy is one of the 3 defining positive emotions of the high performance experience. So bring joy in everything you do with the Amplivo community, with your Amplivo influencers. When you call the people, bring joy, because the life is joy. It has challenges, yes, that's for sure, but we have also joy. It's just a choice you can make. So that's why I suggest that if you decide to set one intention that will raise your energy and change life more than any other, bring also more joy into that intention. That's very important, because when you just only think about the new activity, but when you bring more joy, yes, I like to do my next presentation. Yes, I have a call with Roger. Yes. Let's bring the energy and the joy to a next level as well. So if you feel joy, your mind, your body, and emotional reality all get a lift. So optimize your health is also very, very important. And a lot of people are saying that, but it's really, really on that. So eat healthier food, sleep a few hours longer. If you are tired, just take a break. Walk into the nature, get fit now. It's very important. This is also a huge point that too many people miss. Exercise improves learning. And we are doing the business of Amplivo, and everybody who has just started this business is in the learning phase. So if you just go for a walk and leave your phone at home, just walk for maybe 5 minutes, so that you can totally focus on the nature and on the sun and bring joy and see the birds and the trees and the spring and everything, etc., etc. So exercise also decreases stress as well, which is a killer of mental performance. So because it increases your energy, exercise also enables you to perform general tasks faster and more efficiently. It boosts your working memory, elevate your mood, increase your attention, make you more alert, and all which increase your performance. That's why you have to do this one. And other high performance habits as well. So number 3, raise necessity. Raise the necessity for exceptional performance. This means actively tapping into the reasons you absolutely must perform well. This necessity is based on the mix of your internal standards, your own identity, your beliefs. Do you really believe in the concept and the vision of Corsair and what we are walking through? What is the vision? Where are we standing with Corsair and the Amplivo community by the end of the year? Do you believe that we have a solution of converting plastic into advanced biofuel? Yes, of course. Think about your identity as well, your value, your expectations, your demands, your competition, your deadlines. I believe in deadlines. Every single time I give myself deadlines. And this is also a trick, because I spoke to a lot of people. And for example, March 19, we give our first live presentation in the Netherlands. So that means I have a deadline. What will I tell on that day? I have something in my mind, so it must take finished before March 19 will start it. That's a deadline. Race necessity. It's very important as well. And it's all about knowing your why and stoking. This is my picture when I was a baby. No. So knowing your why and stoking that fire so you feel the need to drive and pressure to get it all. So what's your why? Why you are an Amplivo influencer? Why you involved in the business of Amplivo? Why? Why are you doing this? My why is I am on a mission, and my mission is save the planet for myself and the generations next to me. It's very, very important. That's my why. Number 4, increase productivity. It's just not happening fast enough. That's what I see, that people are struggling with it in the mind. They start Amplivo and they start the business, and after 2 months or 3 months, but it gets slowly, and I have no quick reach, something like that, and it's too slow. It just not happening fast enough. That's a lot of people thinking about in their minds. One of the worst feelings in the world is to be incredibly busy, but feel that you are not making progress. I have also done that. In the first 4 months that I go to the gym, in my mind, I was Arnold Schwarzenegger into 2 months. But when I look in the mirror, I was not Arnold Schwarzenegger about 2 months, not even about 3 months, not even about 4 months. So I feel that I'm not making any progress, but I want to reach my goal. So I never give up. I go to the practice. I go to the gym every single day. And after a month of 6, 7, I see some progress. Yeah, I have some muscles. Yeah, looking good. So it's just not happening fast enough. And that's one of the most important exercises as well. You fitting the goods, but nothing happened. Invite new people into the business, for example, seems to take time forever. Progress comes too slow. Happiness is always in distance horizon whenever you reach. It takes time. It takes time when you invite your first people. It takes time to see your team growing. It takes time. Take that time. And I know for sure that someday, when you are doing your job as an Amplivo influencer, and maybe you invite 1 people, and then that people also invite another people, it takes maybe 3 months or 4 months or 6 months. And after 6 months or 7 months, you see growth in 1 day. Your team is 5 people, 10 people, 100 people. And now you see that things are going to happen. So the most of us has that feeling at some point that they're doing a lot of things, but nothing happens, and they quit. And when you quit, what will be happen? Nothing. So don't quit and increase your productivity. The key element is to only focus on the quality output in the area in which you want to be known, and to drive the impact. You also have to minimize distractions that steal your attention from your goal. When people are going to me and say, yeah, do you want to go, I don't know, or maybe another opportunity, or do you want to go to the sauna, or do you want to go to a dinner, or I don't know. But if it's not in line with my goal, it's for me a distraction. So minimize your distractions. that steal your attention from your goal. That's very important, that you give full attention on that activity and then go to another activity. And you can also take some rest, of course, but take on that time the activity and the attention on that activity as well. So the most important elements is that they don't know the 5 moves that brings productivity. The first one is decide what you want. What do you want in life? What do you want in Amplivo? Decide, just a decision on what you want. Avoid negative people holding your back. Amplivo, I don't believe in converting plastic into oil. Yeah, if you listen to that people, that means that you're holding back from your goal as well. Make a decision. This is what I want to reach. This is how I want to help the earth, to save the planet. And avoid negative people holding you back. They come later back when you are successful. Trust me. Minimize distractions. Start activities in line with your goal. This is also very important. If you want to reach the highest level on Amplivo, start activities in line with your goal. That's very important as well. And focus 60% of your time with doing these activities. And this is really, when you do these 5 steps and implement it into your life, I know for sure that you see different outcome in your life as well. Number 5, and that's the last one, demonstrate courage. Most of the other high performance habits are under your direct personal control. You are the key. You choose to see clarity. You choose the level of energy. You feel largely under your command. How successful you are with productive outcome is up to you. So the key element is you. I have also, sometimes when I, for example, go for the first time for speaking in public for the first time many years ago, that was not very good. But my courage, all right, I go because I'm afraid to do so, but I'm afraid, so I'm doing that. So that is also courage. Go for it. But what are courage? High performance are courageous people. Data shows that courage is significantly correlated with high performance. In fact, higher courage scores better than the other first 4 performance as well. So this means that individuals who have developed greater courage in life also tend to have more clarity, energy, necessity, and productivity. So it's your choice. Do you have fear or do you take your courage? I have also a lot of fear. I have also a lot of fear to make this weekly calls, but I do it because this is the time and the opportunity to be better. Speak up for yourself, even when it's hard. Respond quickly to life-change challenges and emergencies rather than avoid them. Take action despite feeling fear. Don't feel that. I have the courage to express who I really am. And even if I know, you know, it was the right thing to do, I wouldn't help someone if it means it would be judged, ridiculed, or threatened. And rarely act outside my comfort zone. Maybe we can do that also in the next call. And that's the comfort zone thing. And I think that's also a very good topic as well. Go out of your comfort zone, because there you find the secret to reach your success level in Amplivo as well. High performance taking action. Action, action, and action. Did I say action? Yes, action. So why do some people have more courage than others? Courage is more like a skill, so everybody can learn this. And once you understand and demonstrate it more consistently, everything changes. And then you can create an eagle mentality.
Don't be a parrot in life. A parrot talks way too much, but can't fly high. But an eagle is silent and has the willpower to touch the sky. Here's the 7 mentalities that we can learn from an eagle. Number 1, eagles fly alone at high altitude. Eagles don't fly with sparrows, ravens, and other small birds, meaning stay away from narrow-minded people, those that bring you down. Eagles fly with eagles. There's a saying that goes like this: people you hang around will eventually determine the person you become. Keep good company. Number 2, eagles have vision. They have the ability to focus on something as far as 5 kilometers away. No matter what the obstacles, the eagle will not move his focus from the prey until he grabs it. Meaning, have a vision and remain focused in your life. No matter what the obstacles and challenges you may face, don't give up and you will succeed. Number 3, eagles are fearless. An eagle will never surrender to the size or strength of its prey. It will always give a fight to win its prey or regain its territory, meaning no matter what the size or big your problems are, don't give up. Instead, face it. Successful people are fearless. They face problems head on. Number 4, eagles are tenacious. Eagles love storm. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagles use the storm wind to lift themselves higher. Once it finds the wind of the storm, the eagles use the raging storm to lift itself above the clouds. This gives the eagle the opportunity to glide and rest its wings. In the meantime, all the other birds hide in the branches and leaves of the tree, meaning achievers are not afraid of challenges. Rather, they relish in them and use them for profitability. Number 5, eagles never eat dead things. Eagles never eat dead meat. In other words, an eagle does not scavenge. It only eats the meat from the prey it kills itself. Meaning, do not rely on your past success. Keep looking for new frontiers to conquer. Leave your past where it belongs, in the past. Number 6, eagles prepare for training. They remove the feather in the soft grass in the nest so that the young ones get uncomfortable in preparation for flying. And eventually, they fly when it becomes too unbearable to stay in the nest. Meaning, leave your comfort zone. There is no growth there. Last but not least, number 7, eagles possess vitality. When the eagle grows old, his feathers become weak and cannot take him as fast and as high as it should. This makes him weak and could make him die, so he retires to a place far away in the mountains. And while there, he plucks out the weak feathers in his body and breaks his beak and his claws against the rocks until he is completely bare. A very bloody and painful process. Then he stays in his hiding place until he has grown new feathers, new beaks and claws, and then comes out flying higher than ever before. Meaning, we occasionally need to shed off old habits, no matter how difficult. Things that burden us or add no value to our lives should be let go of. Thanks for watching this video. Share and subscribe for more amazing inspiration.
So that's a great video. Soon the obstacles to begin to seem smaller and the path seems more your own. So no matter what happens, trust in yourself and lean forwards. The next level opens after your next courage step. And as I look back at the year, I regret nothing, because even the stress and the pain I went through taught me how strong I really am. And I am blessed with good friends who care. But most importantly, I have my self-respect. And 2022 will be a better year because you are a better person. And after more and more of these steps, you will look back with self-respect. So make a consciousness effort to surround yourself with positive, nourishing, and uplifting people. People who believe in you, encourage you after your dreams, and celebrate your victories. Seek clarity, generate your energy, raise necessity, increase your productivity, demonstrate courage. And these are the habits that you need to adopt if you want to improve your high performance. Now you know how to become a high performance of Amplivo influencer. Thank you. Back to you, Roger.
Absolutely brilliant, Renee. Thank you very much. That was absolutely superb. And just remember, everyone, you know, what you get out of here. And there's two big factors. Your how, or how you're going to do this, and the why. If you can put those together, everyone can succeed. And then you saw the flying eagle as well. Is the fact is, listen, life begins beyond the edge of your comfort zone. Now that's a whole different subject, you know. We can do a whole different thing on that, which we will do. It's a great topic, but you know, it's absolutely wonderful. And you know, I know Rene is always beyond his comfort zone. You know, he sees, he looks at, I can guarantee you, he gets to those crossroads, and left is fear and right is going forward, and he'll always turn right. Always. And it's the only way to be. Beyond your comfort zone is the best place to be. Now, it's all about you, and it's who you have to be to want to be successful. And I know I see this as what it, you know, if you want what you've never had, you must do what you've never done. Now, I'm just going to play a little video here, which I believe is fantastic because it fits into what we've been talking here. So let me just play this little video and we'll have a quick discussion afterwards.
I know you see it from your company. I know you see it from your organization. But I want to give you what I think is the most important paradigm shift maybe in network marketing's short history. We're at a crossroads right now, this moment. And I want to start off by letting you know what that crossroad is and then what we can do about it together. It's very hopeful and it's very exciting because if you ask the question, what's required for long-term success in network marketing? We could have that debate, couldn't we? With all these company owners, with all these top distributors, we'd come up with a pretty good laundry list. Here's one, a breakthrough product. A product that solves an incredible need, a product that's priced to sell, a product that's unique, a product that's trademarked, a product that is amazing, spectacular, clinically proven. Everybody wants this breakthrough, buzz, sizzle, exciting product, right? That's what everybody wants. Now, is that what's needed for a breakthrough? Of course you want to compete, but the answer is no. The answer is no. Products come and products go. Products arrive, products depart, products change, products adapt, services do the same thing. So breakthrough products are great, but it's not the thing. Next on the list is maybe an innovative compensation plan. Some of you are saying, my compensation plan is proven to pay out more dollars, which is so silly. There's only so many dollars. Most companies pay out just about the same based upon their cost of goods on their product. So compensation plan, you might think is a competitive advantage, and it might be something that you're proud of, but it's not the difference maker for a long-term sustained dynasty. Maybe your company has perks. Maybe you've got car programs. That's the difference. Maybe you've got, trips and cool things. Maybe that's the difference. I'm telling you it's not. You need to compete, but it's not the difference. So if it's not products, it's not compensation plan, maybe it's incredible recognition. We have a recognition program that fills people up, that inspires people, that makes people excited, that makes people proud, that causes people to take more action. And the answer is no. Yes, of course, you need to compete. Yes, of course, we need to do better. Yes, of course. Some of the great organizations in the world have recognition structures that are second to none, but it's not the difference. Maybe it's a supportive company, a company who really cares, a company who wants to have your back, a company who believes in you. It's not the difference. It's great, love it, necessary. But are there some companies that succeed where the company isn't that supportive? The answer is yes. Maybe it's an amazing event culture inside the company. If you could just create an event culture inside the company, you fill up these arenas around the world, that's going to be the thing that creates long-term sustained success. Now, should you do that? The answer is yes. But is that the secret sauce for long-term success? The answer is no. Of course, you want to have it. Some think it's international expansion. We take a look at all the different countries represented in this room. International expansion. If we can create an international platform, if we could just be a small company in 100 countries, wow. Maybe that'll be the difference. Some think it's innovation. We've got to innovate. Social media, strategies, tactics, systems. Maybe it's a duplicatable system. I've heard people say, man, if anything ever happens to my company, you know what I'm going to look for? A simple, duplicatable system in some other company. Because that's the key. Now, should you have duplicatable systems? Of course. Should you have all these things? Should you have recognition? Would it be nice to have a great compensation? Would it be nice to have an amazing breakthrough product that competes in the marketplace? All of that stuff is important and great, but everyone's looking there, and they're looking in the wrong place for a long-term dynasty. Let me tell you, the engine that drives everything, the engine that drives all success, the engine that creates all long-term income, contribution, growth, legacy, all of it, the engine that drives it all, you know what it is? It's you. It's you. You in this room, and specifically the influencers among you.
And that's where we stop that video. But it's you. It's all about you. Without you, none of this happens. And you can ask any, just going down the line here a little bit further, just ask any high achiever, anyone who has been really successful. You ask them, do they have the same friends, or do they hang out with the same people that they did when they started their journey? And I can almost guarantee you they'll all say no, because they have got rid of the people who have said the disbelief. You know, if you want to go and hang out with people, say, oh, no, you don't want to go to, come down the pub. Come down the pub and have a pint. Yeah, you know, it'll be all right. You can do that tomorrow. Just come down the pub, do whatever. Or let's go play a game of golf instead of talking about that. Let's just go and do that. The high achievers, I can guarantee you, surround themselves with other high achievers all the time. Their circle of friends will be in the same circle that they kind of work in, or they'll be in different programs, but those people will be all high achievers as well. So if you want to be successful, you have to hang out with successful people, 100%. Don't hang out with people who are dragging you down. I know you've heard it all before. The fact is, oh, you got to stay away from dream stealers and that sort of thing. All I say is, don't let anybody steal your dream. It's not their right to steal your dream. It's yours. If you want to change it, that's you. So as Eric Worre says there, everything upon your success, everyone's success, starts with you. So that's all I've got to say today about on this topic. But what I do want to say is, just remember, guys, we have 6 days left before the increase. Okay, and I can tell you now that it will go next Saturday. It will increase to 3 cents. The plastic credit, it definitely will. There won't be any, oh well, can't you make it Monday? No, it will happen on Saturday. So get yourself in line, because it will happen. Okay, and also I'd like to tell you is next Saturday and next Sunday there'll be some pretty cool announcements from corporate, things about like, oh, I shouldn't say this, but maybe there might be an exchange announced, or an external exchange announced. Just maybe there might be, I'm not saying too much, but just maybe there might be an external exchange, and what's going to happen, and also maybe the strategy, what's going to happen out over the next few months with different exchanges. Now it's getting excited. You listening to me now? You getting the drift? Okay, so next Sunday, definitely be on the call. Now, I wanted to say a big thank you to Rene, because he put a lot of effort into that. Absolutely fantastic. We don't do this on the fly. We actually do put some effort in, Okay, so thank you all very much for being on the call. Rene, have you got anything to say?
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, and have a fantastic Sunday. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.